time to get going to Maranello. Yeah, 570 kilometers. Let's see how this goes. Well, it is absolutely a beautiful day here, getting onto the Bundesroads here. About to get back onto the highway in the 328. 560 kilometers is the distance to Maranello, to Ferrari. So really excited about this trip. Thinking about it for a long time. I'm optimistic everything is going to go as planned, and should be arriving there around 1 o'clock today. So let's see how this goes. So on the Autobahn now, making my way towards the Tauern Tunnel. One thing you find about the 328 is it always feels like it needs a 6th gear. Right now we're revving at around 4,000. We're doing 130 Ks, and it just feels like I need a 6th gear here. Unfortunately, I don't have one. We're going to be spending about an hour and a half in Austria, then crossing over to the border in Arnoldstein, then going on towards Udine, eventually Venice. And this is probably the quickest way to go. If you're going to go in the Brenner Pass, it might be a little bit shorter distance-wise, but there's going to be less traffic this way. It is peak season though right now, and today and tomorrow are going to probably be some of the hottest days of this season, so I really timed this very well. But the 328 is a very reliable car, touch wood. I have some water with me if something should go wrong, if it should start overheating, but I'm not expecting it. But so far everything looks great, and I'm looking forward to my very first coffee today. Coming up on the first toll in Austria, and from experience, one thing that always makes me a little nervous on this, and I changed them because of this, is will my windows actually go down when I come up to pay for this? And one particular occasion I bought a new switches for the car, so I'm not expecting this is going to be a problem, but let's see. Success. I'm going to take the top off here shortly and stop before I cross over the border and enjoy, at least until the first coffee shop, to the first auto grill to get a really good coffee. The top down today before it gets too hot, because then I think I'm going to be enjoying the air conditioning that I just had recently recharged. So in a second the top's going to be off. We are crossing the Italian border. It's about an hour and 20 minutes into driving, and we are crossing at Arnoldstein. Traffic is really easy today. It's an uneventful process actually. There's no control, and I gotta love it. The top's down. You're in a classic Ferrari, and we're on a trip to Maranello right now, so life's pretty good. What's great, as soon as you get into the Italian side of the Alps here, the roads are really windy. It's all Autobahn, it's all Autostrada, but you can make really good time, and the speed limit is 110-ish. Quite a few years ago, you could really make a lot of time in these tunnels, but it's a little more controlled now. The thing in Italy, you're going to see a lot of traffic cameras, and 90% of them actually do not work. It's a bit of a poker which ones are working, but for the majority, you know that they're just dummy cameras. Love that sound. Now, unfortunately, sometimes in the summer, lots of traffic going on. Tunnels are condensed, traffic is condensed to one tunnel. So the oncoming traffic here, really smell the diesel fumes from the trucks. Thankfully, the tunnels here aren't as long as they are in Austria, at least as part of Italy. You know, I quite often criticize how cramped this car feels, but everything feels so cozy and so intimate here. You can reach everything, and for my size, this car is actually perfect. Controls are exactly where you want. What is a little bit disconcerting is actually the distance between my head and the A-pillar and the windscreen. and or the rear view mirror. I don't know how many times I've banged my melon on that driving. And the best part of being in a tunnel though is having this 2B sound system, 2B style exhaust, and it just sounds amazing. We are officially out of the mountains now, about 320 Ks to go, and smooth sailing so far. Starting to heat up. At some point I'm going to put the top back on and use my freshly charged air conditioning, because things are going to start to heat up in the interior and I don't really want that to happen. But it is an absolutely beautiful day so far. No traffic, loving it. We are in Udine now, just coming up onto this. It's about another 310 kilometers to go. Everything's looking great in the car. All the gauges exactly where they are. The car typically runs a little bit on the cool side, if I'm honest. It always has, but it never gives me a problem. And yeah, so Venice and Trieste ahead of us, onwards. So the last pit stop, I decided to put the top back on so I can turn the air conditioning on. And I just had it recently recharged. It's working quite well. It's comfortable in here. It's probably still about 24 degrees. It's going to be 36 today, so let's see how it performs when we get closer to Maranello. Also right now, just about half of a tank. So considering I'm just past the halfway point of this trip, that's not so bad. I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure that the economy is going to drop now that the air conditioning is running full speed. But yeah, let's see what happens. So just 200 Ks to go. Just did a little pit stop, fueled up as well, make sure that we're all good. So no more stops from here on. And everything seems to be working well. It's definitely getting warmer. It's about 33 degrees here already. And you wouldn't even know it. The temperature gauge, oil pressure, water looks great. So I'm happy with this. And traffic is also really cooperating at this point. So yeah, lots of people giving the thumbs up and asking questions and how old is the car, and telling me that this is their poster on their wall in Italian as well. Thankfully I can speak some, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Tifosis of course are in Italy, but people that have a real connection to these cars are anywhere. Now we are heading towards Bologna. Smooth sailing with a little bit of traffic. One thing's for certain, I am so glad I decided to take this car and not think about bringing the Testarossa, because it is so hot today. I can't even imagine being in that car without air conditioning unit. It'd be unbearable. So yeah, hats off to the 328 for that. Well, I've owned this car for 10 years this year, and it is about to turn 50,000 kilometers. And yeah, I wasn't looking forward to this, but I'm really, really happy that it's happening on this trip to Maranello. And there we are, 50,000 kilometers. It's a big milestone. There's 1 hour left in the journey to Maranello today. Things are going very well. Just had a pit stop. Everything's going as planned. Used, yeah, maybe an eighth of a tank from my last fill up right now. The air conditioner's working really good. Everything else seems to be exactly as it should be. Traffic isn't so bad actually as I get closer past Bologna direction. And yeah, I should be into Maranello by 1:30, 1:45, the way things are looking right now. So after 25 years, I'm finally in Maranello with my own Ferrari. This feels very surreal. Ferrari parking garage for the employees. And that is a new statue. The home of Ferrari. Maranello, there are the precious gates. this is what I've been waiting for. Tomorrow, factory tour there. And my little 328 is back home.
Thanks for coming along. Join me next week for part 2 as Drive to Maranello continues.